Hi, my name is Elizabeth Ferris, and I am the owner and founder of Bubblelicious Bubble Tea. Bubblelicious started by me reading a comic book about 10 years ago. I didn't believe that bubble tea was a real thing because I grew up in a very small rural community on the Michigan-Ohio border. After traveling to a bigger town to be able to try it, I realized that everyone had to try this, and that's where Bubblelicious was formed. I want Bubblelicious to be a very well-known name in the community. Now, Bubblelicious' slogan is Bubblelicious Bubble Tea, yes please. Our mission statement is Bubblelicious is a small independent business that wants to bring people joy and a fun beverage to enjoy with the company of others. Our vision statement is to, within the next 5 to 10 years of opening, be able to afford a food truck. A food truck would bring much more community acknowledgement, involvement, and profitability. We would do weddings, birthdays, festivals, fairs, private events, anything really that people would want. We would even travel farther outside the community. How far that is yet, I'm not quite sure, but we will be figuring that out. Bubble tea is a tea in various different flavors with various different bubble options. Now there are like tapioca bubbles, which are a little more chewy, and there are popping boba, which are my personal favorite and what we will be serving, which come in many different flavors, usually fruity. So there's strawberry, green apple, mango, etc. And we'll be serving all of those. As of right now, Bubblelicious will not be serving any food. However, I do know that could be another thing to reconsider after opening. Another important thing is that Bubblelicious wants to be a very inviting, warm environment for people to come in and sit down and visit, to be a community center of sorts. However, I do know people are busy. If you just have time to come in, get a drink, and leave, that's more than okay too. Bubblelicious will be located in Hudson, Michigan. They are a small town, but busy enough with the main road going through it that we will get plenty of customer flow. I chose Hudson because I think bubble tea will bring a rarity of sorts, and we'll have very, very little competition in that aspect. However, regular coffee shops will be a competitor of ours because they offer people a drink as well as a place to sit or a place to visit. But ours will be different. We will bring high quality, high value, and just a great time to anyone who would like to come into our shop. Now, I wanted to focus on my sales department. So here are some of my sales department goals. Our 1 month goal is to just promote our company as much as possible. Getting our name out there is very, very important. Our 3 month goal is to gain community loyalty. It is important for us that our customers come back time and time again. That means that they know that we are there for them and that they will be there for us in the times ahead. Our 6 month goal is to start raising revenue. Any profit is good profit. Some days may be slower than others. Some things might not be as consistent because we're still working on the kinks, but that is a very important part of our 6 month goal, to just raise any sort of profit. Our 1 year goal will be a set unit sales that we want to reach. We'll evaluate that at the beginning of when we open, but I would hope to meet that goal by our 6 month mark. If we do not, then we'll just have to reevaluate, adjust things, see what went wrong, what we could have done differently. Our sales department vision statement is to bring that sense of community to everyone as much as possible. Representing Bubblelicious is a very important part of the sales department because they are the face, they are our baristas. They serve the drinks, they bring people back. It is very important that they have good attitudes and are mindful, can think on their feet, are just willing to try and be there. And I know this is going to be a difficult time for them, but the learning process will curve with us all and we'll learn. Now, our work schedule. Bubblelicious will be open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Bubblelicious will open at 7:30 a.m. every day that we are open, and will close at 8 p.m. on Mondays through Thursdays. On Fridays and Saturdays, we will close at 10 p.m. Now, those who are working the opening shift will be expected to show up at least 30 minutes before to set up and prepare for the day. And those who are working the closing shift will be expected to stay at least 30 minutes after doors are closed to make sure everything's cleaned up and nice, ready to go for the morning crew. Now, I will have 3 full-time baristas as of our doors opening. They will work 5 days, and they'll get 1 day off. Those can change, those can be reevaluated as needed, and we'll have one head barista, and she'll kind of train other people, and that's how our training will work, is they'll work under me and under our head barista, and we'll show them the ropes, and eventually they'll get good enough that they can show new employees how to work. Bubblelicious is a baby that I want to raise and just bring the community so much joy with. I think it's very important that everything goes well and we use proper market strategies and SWOT analysis and our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, which I have thought about a lot because those could make or break our company. One of our biggest strengths will be our quality. Our quality of the product, our quality of the service. It's all very important to me that my employees uphold those high standards. One of our weaknesses is this is my first time ever owning a business, so that will cause a couple bumps in the road. However, I know it is possible to overcome those bumps. Some of our opportunities, the food truck. The food truck is one of our biggest opportunities to spread more awareness of our name and bring the community back to us at our main location. And finally, some of our threats. Those would be the other coffee companies. They are a major threat and they could take business away from us. That is why quality of our product, our service, my employees, they are all going to be very, very high. I want to not only to be able to give criticism, but to take it as well. It is very important for me to tell my employees what I think should be done or what I think they're doing great, and I would like to hear that back from them. And I would love to hear it from the community. So thank you.